Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about why your life is in your control and how the law of attraction is here to serve you in the most powerful way. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to do a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So one of the hardest things to accept, if not the hardest, is your life is your creation. The difficulties, the heartaches, the pain, the success, all of it is controlled and created by you. One of the most powerful laws in the universe is the law of attraction. The law of attraction says like attracts like, meaning like is going to experience like. And here's a perfect example of why your life is this way, how you can change it, or how you can keep it the same. So imagine a day in your experience. The moment you wake up, and this is just a regular day, the moment that you wake up, what you experience. When you get ready for work, school, whatever you have to do today, then your travel, then the event, then your meals, the people you interact with, then that ends, then your travel home, then the events that happen there. Like, think about your average day. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it negative? Is it exciting? You see, your perception of how you experience that day not only is the experience, but also will dictate what you create next. Because if you're focusing on these things, then those things will be more of your life. So if you go through a day and you see the job you don't like, the coworkers you don't like, the family members that hurt you, the parents that don't lead you, the friends that don't believe in you, the food that doesn't taste good, the body that you don't like, when you go through life and that's what you see in the day, then you are going to create more of that. Because if any of those things resonated with you that I said, it's probably been your experience for a while. If you have family that doesn't support you, that's probably been your experience. If you have a body that you don't love, that's probably been your experience. If you have a bank account that you're not excited about, that's probably been your experience. And it's resonating with you because it's something that you're focusing on. Now let's take one of those things. Let's talk about the bank account. Maybe you're broke and you're living paycheck to paycheck. Things are tough. And you make $1,000 a week, but you spend $1,000 a week and you're not even spending it on anything crazy. You have your car payment, you have your rent, you have your food. Like, you're just living a modest life. But you feel the pain from that. You feel lost. You feel like you're not a winner, like you're a loser, like you're struggling, like you're not as good as you should be. And you look at people maybe that you went to school with and you say, well, they look better. Look, they got a better job than me. They're making more money than me. They live in a nicer house. Like, you're seeing all those things from that perspective. So your perspective on life, your experience in life is one of lack, a one of longing, a one of desire. And it will continue to be that, because you could apply this to health, wealth, or happiness in any category. And if that resonated with you, it's been your experience. But the way to change it, imagine this. So the same thing, you're making that $1,000 a week, same problems. But the person that wakes up as you came from somewhere where there wasn't running water, where you couldn't go to the store to buy food, where you didn't get to drive somewhere, where you couldn't turn on the air conditioner, where you didn't have a job that you freely chose. You see, if they woke up in your experience, they'd be excited. Oh my gosh, I have like climate controlled housing. I have this car that doesn't break. I can drive it to work. I can just order on my phone and get food that I desire. And I own these things. Like, I own this car. Yeah, I make payments on it, but it's mine. No one can take it from me. That house, like, no one can take it from me. I have so much freedom. You see, that person in that experience would see all of the good. And you know what they would do? They would create more of it. It's why so many times people come from one area to another and they succeed further than the people that were there, because they came from where they didn't have the things. So the things that we take for granted, the things that we don't like, they love because it means so much more to them. You can adopt this perspective in anything in your life. And what changes the frequency of you. So if you start saying, I'm so thankful for this car, I'm going to figure out how to expand it. I'm so thankful for this job, I'm going to figure out how to expand it. I'm so thankful for this X, I'm going to expand it. Because then you're giving the thing gratitude. When you give something love, you have more energy for it. When you give something excitement, you have more energy from it. When you give something more pleasure, more fondness, more favor from you, it will expand. So who are you going to wake up as tomorrow? Are you going to wake up as the same version of you that has the same feeling, the same perspectives on every single day, every single moment? Then your life will never change. It doesn't matter how many podcasts you listen to. It doesn't matter how many books you read. It doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you go to. It doesn't matter how much church you go to. It does not matter. If you don't change your perspective on your current experience will be your forever experience, because the law of attraction says like attracts like. And if that's what's inhibiting your mind, it will always be everything. It doesn't mean that it's fair. Your life might be harder than mine. And so you're thinking, well, Henry, your life is better. You don't understand. Like, I'm really going through this stuff. You could make that your truth. And if that's your truth, that will be your reality. But I can tell you this, there's somebody that has it harder than you, but they're on their way up. Just because they're changing the perspective, they're not trying to change the scenario, they're changing how they view it. If everything that you ran into it, if you said, I learn or earn from this, meaning I earn something for my growth, whether it's financial, wisdom, love, understanding, patience, I earn that. Or I'm going to learn from it so I can grow and earn it the next time. If you viewed that from everything, you'd be able to move forward. You'd be able to expand your bank account. You'd be able to expand your friend group. You'd be able to expand your relationships with people that could give you different opportunities. The law of attraction is the most important law there is. There's so many things that we could focus on, but just focus on what you're paying attention to, and is that what you want more of? Do you want to think negatively of something that's good? Just because it doesn't seem good to you doesn't mean it can't be good. If you see your money as not enough, just know that somebody could see it as exactly what they're looking for. It doesn't mean you settle for it. You just show appreciation and gratitude. You give it love, and all of a sudden you have a little bit more charge. Negative energy does not fuel you. It sedates you. It keeps you locked into something low. Positive energy is going to rise it, because you have to see beyond self sometimes to see the good in something. Negative energy, you can see from self all day. When you're being negative, when you're being low, you can see it from you every angle. But when you're being positive, when you're looking up, when you're moving into that high frequency, you don't see it from you. You don't see it from your sisters. You don't see it from your brothers. You don't see it from your family. You see it from the highest frequency, from God, from the universe, and you can find the good in anything. When you do that, you learn that you can receive the good in anything. You don't have to go learn anything else other than this. Write down your feelings on everything in a day if you want to make a shift. You're having issues with your parents, write them down. You're having issues with your work, write them down. You're having issues with your car, write them down. You're having issues with your own self, write it down. And then just give yourself this truth of understanding that how I feel about this thing, I'm going to get more of it. So if I feel negative about this thing, I'll keep creating it. Because you are a creator. They say that we're made in the image of God, and God created all this, and we must be made in the image of a creator, so we must be creators ourselves. So create. Create what you want. Don't create what hurts you. Don't create what limits you. Don't create what brings you down. Like, that's how much the universe loves you. Is it said, I'm not going to make the life for you. You get to make it. You want to be gloriful. You want to be powerful. Okay, well, a powerful person could rise through this. And then you'd believe it. You want to be independent. Okay, well, an independent person would move through this. You want to be brave. Well, a brave person could go through this. You want to be wealthy. Well, a wealthy person would figure out how to generate wealth in this. If you just want to receive the thing, you're not the thing. If you just want to receive the result, you'll never be the result. It has to be created by you. If someone gives it to you, it will never be fulfilling. If that was the answer, that's what God would do. That God would just give you everything you wanted. If that would make you the version of yourself that you truly needed to be, that would be the easy answer. Since that doesn't happen, it must mean We have more power than we give ourselves. If we have to be given everything, then we have no power. A baby has to be taken care of. A baby has to be fed, has to be changed, has to be dressed, has to be very well taken care of. So if that's not what's happening to us by the universe, if that's not what's happening to us by God, it must mean we are not babies and we're something extremely powerful, something that can create, something that can dictate our experience. So allow the law of attraction to be your guiding light, meaning everything in your life now you are attracting. Shift it. Don't worry about if it's fair. Don't worry about someone else. Just shift it. So we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to bring in the frequency, that desire that we want in our life. I'm going to pick abundance because it's something I truly am stepping into right now. You can pick anything you want. You can pick love, joy, happiness, forgiveness, peace, solitude, whatever you want. And when you breathe in, say that word over and over and over again. So I'm going to say abundance, 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 abundance. And then as you hold your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. I'm going to see myself looking at my bank account, it expanding abundantly. I'm going to see myself donating, it moving abundantly. I'm going to see myself working out, being healthy, in abundance of all those things. And as you exhale, allow anything that tried to get into your head, anything that tried to stop you from knowing that you can be that thing, to leave you. Just blow it out. So get your word, and let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Let's take one more deep breath. No thoughts, just get still. Deep breath in. And out. Say these next verses with me. I'm going to try to say them slow so that you can repeat them in your head. The first one is going to be I am, and then say your name. I'm going to say my name, but say your name. I am Henry Lawrence. I am brave. I am powerful. I know that I have purpose. I know that these things that have tried to hurt me, that have tried to bring me down, are for me, and I love them. I leave them with love. I'm moving forward into what I have come here to be. I've come here to be more, and I will be it. Every day from this point forward will be the proof that I am what I believe I am. I don't need the results. I don't need other people to see it, but the universe will know that in every situation, that in every face of adversity, every failure, every success, I will act as if I am this version of me because I am. I hope I didn't say that too fast, but let's align on that. This is what we're here to do. We're here to rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. This is coming out Monday, so every single person that has reached out to me about coaching, you should be responded to by the end of today. If you're interested in working with me on my 12-week program, how to shift, how to align your mind so that you're perceiving things like I talk about in this podcast, there's a link down below. My email is henry@vibe, VIBE, abundant.com. So you can email me there, or Instagram is a great place to message me. I appreciate all those. And if you're not someone that wants to work with me, but you just want to send a message or you just want to share something, you can do that as well. Instagram is the best place for that because I can do voice messages and that is way faster. And so I appreciate anybody that just wants to say hi or just wants to ask a question. It means so much. And if anybody hasn't told you this today, I love you, I respect you, and you can do anything.